Hi everybody, Start Animator here, back with another tutorial. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to set up a hand rig. We're going to be doing some Xpresso tags to give us some good looking animations with a hand rig, and I'm going to show you guys just how to set this up. We're going to try to make this a short tutorial, and we're going to go ahead and get started. First, what I'm going to do, I'm going to go to my character menu. I'm going to just break this window off here, set this off on the side. I'm going to select my joint tool, and I'm going to start here, right here at the elbow, holding down on the Mac, holding down a control key, and right clicking. We're going to make our first joint. We're going to bring it up to our wrist. We're going to right click again, holding down the control key on the Mac. Alright, I'm going to set that joint about right here to be good. And I'm going to go to my top view because I want to see just how I'm going to start laying those bones in the hand. Alright, as you can see that's a little off right there. So what we're going to do, we're going to actually select our hand model, and we're going to slide that over just so that everything fits like a glove. So let's go back to our wrist joint here. We're going to go back to our joint tool, and we're going to first start off and make this here. What I'm going to do, I'm going to turn off the root node, just so we do that. And that's what happens when you turn off the root node. And I'm going to first make my first thumb joint here. Go right here to the thumb end. I'm going to make our joint, make another joint here, and we're going to make our another joint, and we're going to take it all the way to the tip of our thumb. We're going to have a little bit of a bend here. Have a bit of a bend here. And we're going to do go back to our wrist, and now we're going to do our index. Like I said, holding down the control on the Mac and right clicking to create the joint. Alright, we're going to bring it here, and we're going to make another joint here at the knuckle. Bring that back just a bit. About right there is good. Then we're going to make another joint here. Actually, what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you guys a trick what we can do. If you look here at our modifiers here, you can see that we have, for our control key, we have draw, and for our shift key, we have split. So what I can do hold my shift key, click, and just do one, and I can hold shift, and if I want, and just split these joints. And that's taking advantage of the modifiers. You can do it. There's several ways you can do this, guys, but do what makes you feel comfortable. But we want to go here again, and we're going to do our middle finger. Middle finger, and we're going to joint here, and we're going to drop one here. Actually, we're going to do it that way we did before. And then just go to our shift key, and 1, 2. And then his hand looks a little weird, but you guys get the point. go ahead and do that. Go here, shift, like these joints. Okay, we're gonna go here.
Next time, you know what? I'm just gonna have to.
Okay, and then we're gonna go here. We're gonna go click another joint here and just hold our shift key and down. Yep. All right. So let's take a look at it. See how it looks from the side. I know we're gonna have to do some work. You know, just like I showed you guys in the previous video that I did when we was rigging up hand. We're gonna do the same thing. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna select the just select the select tool here, and we're gonna select this joint. Now let's go back to our joint tool. Go back to our joint tool. Let's select that joint, and then we're gonna go to the points mode. Let's bring this up so we can see it. So basically we're going to be back and forth with our joint tool. And you can actually press your 7 key. And if you want to just move one single joint down, and just move it down just by holding the 7 key, you can do that option. Now let's go back to our joint tool. Down, 7 key. Right, press that joint. Right down the 7 key. Alright, and we got another joint here. Let's just want to just bring that down, and then we can go here and just take a look at it and make sure that all the bones is the way we want it in our thumb. And this is something that we got to do with the rest of the bones in our hand. So I see something here that I can change up a little bit. Let's go back and grab that joint tool. Let's see, I think I can bring that back some. That's good. And then let's select our joint tool. Move tool. Hold down the 7 key. Get that into place. Let's take a look at it. See how it looks in our hand. It looks good. So let's move on to our index. Let's see how our index looks first, because we might not have to do a lot of work to our index, and we won't be doing a lot of work to our index. So what we do, I see actually my fingers won't be getting that much work to it. I just see right here the pinky. I'll just move that one down, and the index finger, I'll just move that down a little bit. If you guys want to make it perfect, you can go right ahead. I'm not going to make it perfect. I'm going to make this a short tutorial. So yeah, let's go ahead and just move that down a little bit. So, and this one, move that down. And let's go to the joint tool. Select this joint. This joint a little bit, and I want to do the same for my index. I'll bring this down a little bit. Anyway, let's go ahead to the next step. Now the next step, once we got our joints all set up in our hand, we're going to go ahead and the morph tag, and we're going to put that morph tag on our root. Let's just call this let's leave that as root. Let's just leave it as root. We're going to put a morph tag on it, so you look at character tags and post morph, and in our post morph you're going to select hierarchy and rotation, and we're going to call this one, let's go ahead and just name all the thumbs, all the fingers on it. So the first one's going to be the thumb. Let's call it right thumb underscore thumb, and we're going to call this one our right underscore index. Okay. Next, we're going to have right underscore middle, and next we're going to have right underscore ring, because that's our ring finger, and next we're going to have right underscore pinky, that's our pinky finger. Alright guys, so let's go ahead and select that thumb first, and you see we haven't named our joints, so let's do this real quick so you guys, we won't get lost. We just want to call this one elbow, call that elbow, and here we can call this right underscore wrist. Alright, I think you guys got it from here. I'm about to speed this video up. Select out all our joints, and we're going to go to character tag. Let's break this window off in case we have to use it again, and we're going to select the align tool. It's always good to do this because that makes sure that your bones are all straight in your hand, so that right now things are, they're not perfect right now. So this is what we do. Let's go ahead and do this. So right here with the direction, let's go ahead and select world axis, right? And we're going to go ahead on our up direction. We're going to select world axis also, and go ahead and hit align. Now our bones are all lined up, and we're going to go ahead and select our hand, which is our mesh, and we're going to go to create IK chain. Just hold that, go over to bind, and voila, we are binded up now. So we no longer need this at the moment. We may have to come back to it, may not, but we'll see. Let's go ahead. Let's get through this. Select it, and we're going to go to our thumb 1, and we're going to go ahead and pose this thumb. So to begin, we're going to go ahead and just bring this thumb in like so, bring it like this, and go to our other joint, select this here so that our thumb won't be looking so deformed. I'm going to select that, and we're going to just bring that up just a little bit. I would say about like that. It looks good. And let's bend it a little bit more. Take a look at that thumb. Okay. bring that down a little bit. Looks good. And let's animate that to see how it looks. So far so good. So far so good. Now let's do our index. It shouldn't take long at all. First, let's make sure we have our index selected, and let's lock our thumb so that we won't mess with that. And we're going to go ahead and select our index, pin that down, and go to that joint, pin that. Next, pin this one. Bring that down so that it'll be like that. Let's bring this one over a little bit. So you see this joint is inside the hand. So let's just bring it out just a little bit. Right. So just animate that. And it looks good to me. It looks good to me. It's not perfect, but I think you guys get the point. Go ahead and speed this video up. But let's go ahead and check that out and see how everything looks. Looks good, and we're gonna go lock that, and we're gonna switch our tag here to animate, and gonna just look at everything, see if everything looks good. Of course, we know it looks good that way, and let's go ahead and ball up all of our fingers here. There he is, balled up. We can work on our ring finger here. So just to fix that, let's go ahead and just fix that. Let's go ahead and fix our ring. And that will be this joint. And just let's unlock it first. We have to unlock it. I'm sorry. Let's go ahead and do that and bring it out a little bit until we make contact with that. All right. Let's go ahead and lock that back up. Switch to animate. Now, there you have it. Balled up. We could move our fingers closer together so it wouldn't have so much big of a gap between our fingers when our hand is balled. But you guys can work that out yourself if you want. My main thing is just to show you how to use this Xpresso on the hand. If you want me to do a tutorial on that, though, I will go back and show you guys how to do it. But for now, let's just keep moving. All right, so let's go back here. And we're going to go here to root, and we're going to select Xpresso. Here we have an Xpresso tag here, and in our Xpresso tag, first before we do that, let's go to our user data first. Let's go to user data, and we're going to add user data, and right here in the user data tag, we're going to go ahead and just change. Let's go ahead and change this. Let's go ahead and just delete user data here. let's just delete this. And we're going to add a group. Let's do this. Let's add a group, and that group we're going to call let's call it left hand control. Okay, and we're going to add data to that, and we're going to call this one let's call it thumb. Let's call it thumb curl. And let's go back into thumb curl, and we're going to leave this as a float, and we're going to change this to sliders because this is what we want, the slider here. And we're going to change this to real, and we're going to make this 0 to 100. Actually, let's make this negative 100. Let's make this negative 100 to 100. Actually, could have left that 0. Let's do it 0. 0, basically 0 to 100. And let's just copy this down. So we do 1, 2, 3. So we got 1, 2, 3. And more. With all of these selected, let's put them under our hand. Now we got that on our hand now, and let's go ahead and change this to index. Let's just change the index curl. Okay. Oh, let's go back in that. I just made a mistake. Go back in there. Okay. All right. Sorry about that, guys. Now we get the index. Now let's go to middle. Call it middle curl. And let's change this to ring. So we got ring curl. And let's change this to pinky curl. Alright. So now that we got that all set, now we can go to our Xpresso editor, and we're going to drag in the root, because the root is where we have our user data. That's why we're dragging in our root. And we're also dragging in our post morph tag. And also we're going to need a range mapper. And how do we find that? We go to new node, Xpresso, calculate, and range map. And we're going to go to our user data here, and we're going to bring in all of our little fingers. Bring in our fingers and stuff. Let's put them in order. Let's put the thumb up top. We got thumb, middle, thumb, index, middle, ring, and pinky on the bottom. just like things in order. So, and let's bring in all of our hand strength. Let's grab our thumb first. So you got a thumb strength, and we're going to bring in our index strength next, and let's bring in our middle strength. Let's bring in our ring strength and our pinky strength. And also we want to actually bring in our strength, just the strength, period. Because that is what's going to push everything. Our strength is actually just this. It's actually just this by itself. And that's what that is. Just the strength. So we can actually probably find it in our user data. Actually, no, it's not in our user data. So let's just forget the strength. No, just go ahead and delete that part. Okay. And our range mapper. Because see, the problem is with that, we didn't put a slider here for that. That's why I just said forget it. I'm not going to put it there because there's no slider for it. Actually, there is a slider for it. I can use this. I can use that slider for it. Alright, so let's go. Let's move on. We're going to our range mapper here, and we're going to select. We're going to user define. We're going to select percentage. Okay, and with that, we're going to go turn on these clamp upper, clamp lower. We might have to unclamp one of these, but let's just do this first. Let's go ahead and put in negative 100%. Now let's put in 0%. 100% here. And input will be 100%. And input here will be 100%. So let's go. Go ahead and break up the thumb first. And our thumb. Let's see what we got going on. Nothing going on. Let's make sure that we're in animation. That looks good. That looks good. We got that thumb rigged up, and got it rigged up, and that looks good. So let's go. Let's create 4 more. Xpresso. for watching, guys. Be sure to like and subscribe. And stay tuned for more videos to come in the future. Bye.